so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That pass is swatted at the line. Big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, those big guys are taught if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
9 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
To throw, here's Jackson. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
One thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch, he's rolling towards that red zone. And he's gonna get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Henry. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Catch is made in close. Running for the pylon and in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. One after by Leap is up and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. New set of downs for him from the 31. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to get Dallas the first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. A 3rd down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Madden gain about a handful there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And get this over the middle to Ferguson. He's going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 70-yard line.
Complete to number 3, George Pickett. A 7-yard pickup.
And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Throwing on 2nd, Dak. And this is through the end zone and incomplete. He was just getting rid of that one, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. Have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
This is Henry to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Good strike downfield to Lane. They get him to the ground, but boy, they gained about 25 before they did. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
He rolls to his right. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lobs this deep down the middle. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing the home run. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 78 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and goal, Prescott. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 out. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. That ties things at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning.
Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 5 still to go here. This is second down. They'll pitch it to Henry. Escapes the defender. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down. Here's Lamar. This one also in and out of the hands. Incomplete. This time, though, a hit assisting in the breakup of that would-be catch. That means it's third down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's not going to get a throwaway. The rush gets to him in time. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. To throw, Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Dak out of the pistol. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dak to the air here. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On second down, Prescott escapes the pocket. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 35 yards. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offside's the call. So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Ravens 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Jackson to throw it. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And this one's tipped and intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And a nice solid number with that one. That is pick number 10 in his career, Brock. A good reminder of his abilities as a ball hawk that we both know. Sometimes that gets overlooked, but it should not be.
You and I both know what he's trying to do. He's trying to end this narrative that defenders are simply receivers with bad hands. Not this fella. He's pretty darn good.
And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this is from 47. Timeout comes in here, still just a couple of seconds left in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This kick from the left side. Aubrey puts it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Dak to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. That's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. To the outside. The catch is made by Lamb. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott set to pass. Fits it through the middle. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
Offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Okereke making that stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Ravens.
From the gun, a run for Henry. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a 2nd down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, work in the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raven 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Williams on the stop. A gain of 12.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Lamar back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. He's at midfield. The 30. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Prescott will look to throw. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Ravens 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. That's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Back for the start of the 4th quarter, and they're going to start here with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Jackson to throw. Offside, caught by Lane. And they take him down right along the 30. Dose of the hurry-up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
side handoff. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game. Offense to the line fast.
Taken down at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. He's going to come up with it. Second down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action now with Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They run it with King Henry. And he rocks that tackler. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to have them the 1st down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there.
1st down, Baltimore.
Going with King Henry here. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
They give right side to Henry. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Henry again, the ball carrier. The tackle by Malachi Torres. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking for somewhere to throw. Pressure's not going to be picked up here, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams. And that play forces 4th and 10. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And he gets home. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. 2 in this game now after he had 3 a week ago. Now the Ravens offense stayed put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Toss to the right side. And he's in for 2. So don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Here's Dak. Complete out to the right. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A huge gain for Dallas. 31 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the give, it's blue. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
A gain of 9.
Here's a give for Henry. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. That is good for a Baltimore first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! That is the spark that they needed. And that will set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he's going to be out of bounds just behind the line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but still counts as a sack for that defense.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Working on second down. Jackson buys time, rolling right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And the Cowboys managed to recover the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So first down from the 41. Who gets the handoff? Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. That is good for a Cowboy first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They're going to pass it here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Yeah, no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so we'll give him one on that short completion. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. A third down run with Blue. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dak to the air here. This one's caught. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb is 4 through the air this season. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 3-possession game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Blue running to the right. He cuts outside. He's going to be out of bounds there. The defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to